All right, well, good morning, gentlemen. We're in the Baja. We're going to use this week's scheduled event to create a house in 5 days. Today's day number 1. Guys are really excited about things, lots of energy. We'll wait and see how they look on day 3. Sanchez family here in the Baja, and as we begin, we're going to make sure this foundation is square. Most likely not, but that's okay. It gives us a little bit of challenges for today's work. So the goal today is to get 4 walls up, and we're going to try and start the roof. All right, just like any good plan, it always needs some blueprints to get started. Fortunately, we've got no inspectors here. Here we go.
Oh, somebody did. It just falls back down on me. I'm dead.
Well, we've just reached about the end of the first day, and as you can see, we have totally put up all 4 walls. We've taken care of the trusses. Now, before we go, we always make sure that it's clean, so we're going to do a spot clean. And then the last thing that we're going to do, as we walk out, we're going to put a finish on the concrete and seal it. We're going to let that sit for overnight. Well, it's the end of day 1. Well, good morning. It's day 2 here in the Baja, and we're feeling a little bit fresh. We got a lot done yesterday. Today's goal is to get all the sheeting on the roof and to get our architectural comp 25 years on that. Just to give you a few statistics for today, the length of the house is 28. The width is 24 feet wide. We're going to have 3 bedrooms, a living room, and a kitchen in there. Well, it's lunchtime on day 2, and this is the Sanchez family happily eating some lunch. Well, do you ever wonder where those old, worn-out tires go to from Les Schwab? Well, they actually go to Mexico, and they make a fantastic foundation. All right, well, it's the end of day 2 here in the Baja, and some of the tasks that we accomplished were all the interior walls. We've completed the framing for that. We've put on a roof, and we added an exterior front porch. Now, just to give you an idea of what the cost is of something like this, it rounds up to about $8,000 for the material. For the labor, you guessed it, a big 0. Everybody here on the 15-member team has donated their time. Well, I know what you're thinking. This is the beginning of day 3 here in Baja. Why are we wiring a house that has no power? That strictly comes from the fire prevention side. When they do end up getting power here, and that may be 5 or 10 years, those will be pre-wired for them, and that'll be a little bit of a fire safety.
That's great.
It's the beginning of day 4 here in the Baja, and there's a lot of nickel and dime things that we got to catch up on. We're going to try and order them a new bathroom. We're going to finish up some sheetrock today, obviously start some painting on the interior, and then really tackle a lot of that finish. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm in the States or down in Baja, a couple thousand miles away. Every single project that I attempt at home requires me to go to the home center about 12 different times a day. In the Baja, it's no different, except for the sign. Simple electricity, and the one way that we can get around that, especially for all the power tools that are required to build the home, is to bring down our own power and well, it's hard to believe that it's the end of the 4th day for us, and we're a little bit tired. It's starting to wear on the crew a little bit. We have gotten everything done to the point where we're just a little bit ahead of schedule. Now we have 1 day left, so that's going to be a little bit of crashing for us. We're going to hit the streets tonight and grab some food at a couple of the taco stands, some of the fish tacos for the kids. One interesting fact about this house is that we brought ourselves a 2-foot level. And this entire house, this entire Mexican casa, has been built with this single level. And I think it's pretty square and level for it. This is a great donation from our brother Al. We thank you so much, Mr. Laurie, for your special donation to our project here in Baja. Well, it's Friday morning, of course, and as we finish up things to really turn this 2x4 house into a home for a familia here in Mexico, we finally found our homeowner. I've been looking for him the whole time. As we purchased him and built a new baño, guess where our homeowner is? Let's go check out where he is. He's been working here all night long. And how deep is it? Let's check it out. He's going down a full meter more. So we'll come back to him this afternoon and see how far he Well, it is the end of day 5 today. We did a little bit of plumbing, and I wanted to share that with you because it is just a little bit different than the States. So take a look at this. We're standing in the kitchen here. We put in a very nice stainless steel kitchen, and if you take a look under here, we've got, of course, the P-trap, and it goes directly out to our plumbing. Let's go take a look and see where that ends up. Our sanitary system dumps out right here. Now we're going to leave that for the homeowner. He's going to put in a little ABS pipe. That does not go to your local sanitary system. he's going to find a way out to the hole that we're digging in the back, and that's going to be our plumbing field.
Well, I came back here looking for the homeowner, and this is what I found. So he has continued to dig his banyo all day long. I no longer can see him. So I'm going to shut this video off and get that ladder and climb down there and see if I can get him up there. So far, the last time I checked, we were 3.5 meters. Well, it's hard to believe, but this is our final day working on this house. And if there was a Mexican home extreme makeover, this would be it. So follow me in here. We'll take a quick tour of what it was. Keep in mind that this slab was empty 5 days ago. Let's take a look. Well, in here we've got our living room. This is all staged. Now the neat thing about this, before we leave, all the furniture, all the pictures, we've loaded the kitchen, we've placed food in the pantry, we've gotten them a new stove, some water, some towels, all the necessary things so it's move-in ready. Let's take a look down the hallway. In the hallway we've left them a little bit of pantry space here. And let's take a look at the master bedroom. The master bedroom in here. And we've got a walk-in closet to the left. We've left them with pictures of their children. We've left them with a new mattress and a brand new custom-made headboard. And then inside here we've got a couple kids' rooms. We've made some custom bunk beds. Again, they've got a walk-in closet on the right. The total square footage of the house is about 700 square feet. Well, I'm happy to report that we are done building for the week, and we have no significant injuries. I know all the parents out there are fantastically happy. Well, in just a few moments, we're going to hand over the keys to the Sanchez family. And as we do that, I just have 2 takeaway lessons that I'm personally going to take back to the States. And the first one is, I'm not going to take for granted any of the small luxuries that I enjoy in the States. I got my own room and a bed and water and electricity. And the second lesson that I'm learned at, and maybe the most important for the whole week, is that it is so much greater to give than to receive.